What's up guys, Sbc here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to a new player review today. And we're looking at an 85 rated Sbc card which came out on Friday night, and that is the Al Soma from the Saudi Pro League. A great card, and we'll look at the stats in just a moment. Currently has two informed cards I believe in the market, but this one is actually an upgrade on both. With pretty much every single other Sbc League card, they've avoided going higher than their second form, but Al Soma, they made a bit of an exception for that, guys. So before we get started, as always, if you show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, make sure to click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and in the comments below. We'll play a show review next, and finally, if you missed my previous video from today, it's down below in the description box. So like I mentioned, the player we're looking at today is going to be the 85 rated Al Soma, who currently plays for Al Ahly in the Saudi Pro League. He's 6'4", high-low work rates, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 82 pace, 82 passing, 89 shot, 84 dribbling, 49 defending, and 87 physical. This guy is now known as a Syrian Ibra in the community because he's so tall, very good on the ball, and statistically now I'd probably say, as stupid as it sounds, I prefer that card over the Player of the Month Ibra we got a few months back. And for me, he played 6 games, getting 12 goals and 2 assists, so he absolutely killed it. But now, the team I played him in, of course, there's one downside about him from the very get-go. His nationality and also the league he plays in don't have the best of players at our disposal. I mean, team season, that will definitely change. I imagine he'll get a tots on top of that. The player I linked to him, though, is going to be the right winger, and that is Aseri. And out of the 6 games I played, I only subbed him off once. He got 1 goal and 2 assists. The rest of the players, though, the left winger, this guy is fantastic. The second man of the match, I believe, Karaba. He's an Egyptian left winger who played for Al Ittihad. 6 games, 3 goals and 5 assists. A real nice 84 rated card right there. They've got El Neni, the new informed Emre champ from last week. A was-to-watch Julian Draxler. Serge Aurier, for me, one of my favourite right backs in the game. Joel Matip upgrade, Chris Smalling, informed wants to watch Patrick Van Aanholt, and the goalkeeper was David De Gea. The substitutes I made, the only one really was Kante coming on every now and then. For I think it was Julian Draxler in fact, because his stamina didn't seem too great, and Sterling 1 game on for Aseri. So now moving on to his in-game stats. On the left hand side is the base with no chemistry style whatsoever. On the right hand side, it's actually the sniper chem style which I'm putting in today for this video. So talking about the left hand side first, his in-game stats are fantastic, like pretty much across the board. Usually when a player is 6'4", they're not very good on the ball, but he's got 84 agility, 84 balance, 86 ball control, like everything is really damn good. 84 acceleration, 80 sprint speed, 90 long shots, 87 finishing, 89 penalties, 93 shot power, and also 91 strength, 89 stamina, and his traits consist of takes powerful driven free kicks, tries to beat defensive line, leadership, power header, and the guy in game, I'll say it again, he's better than Ibrahimovic. And with the sniper chemistry style, gives a 95 shot and a 94 dribbling apparently in game, 99 finishing, 99 penalties, 90 volleys, 92 attack positioning. The dribbling stats are going to be 89 agility, 94 balance, 91 ball control, 97 dribbling, and 86 reactions. And just before we get into gameplay, we've got the ratings per positions. Again, left hand side, it's the base card, right hand side with sniper chemistry style. So an 86 striker by base, 92 a sniper. He can technically also play centre forward, right forward, left forward and cam, but his ideal position definitely 100% is striker. So moving on to the gameplay part of the video, as you can see on the right hand side, we've got the pros and cons for the 85 rated Al Soma, which I'll talk about in more detail throughout this part of the video. So I want to say from the very get-go this part, the price for him right now, apparently on PlayStation, buying every single player by the way, for every single team, is 118,000 coins. On Xbox, it's 97k, but if you open bronze packs or any like type of packs along the way this FIFA, it will cost a lot less than that, because the bronze pack method actually saved me so much in him. I think in total, including investments, he probably costs like 20,000 coins, and that's it. So the very first pro on the list is going to be his strength and power. Of course, he's 6'4", so it's going to be a bit of a brute anyway, but you plus that with 82 pace as well as 87 physical, with 91 strength in game. 89 stamina for me is absolutely key, but again, I said later down the list. But again, 91 strength for the 6'4" guy with some ridiculously good balance and agility. There's not many players in this game, if anyone else, that really comes as close to it, because players like Gareth Bale, for example, I think he's lacking either agility or balance, so he doesn't feel as quick as like the 90 plus pace his card does say. But Al Soma for 82 pace, I'd probably say he feels quicker than that somehow. Next up on the list is going to his finishing one-on-one. So right foot, left foot, of course, 4-star weak foot. You're going to be very comfortable because he's got 87 finishing in-game by base, but with sniper chemistry style on him, apparently, again, if you believe it or not, it boosts his finishing up to 99. There's a lot of players in this game with 90 plus finishing, of course, they'll be very good in front of goal, but for some reason for me, the 87 finishing, it does feel higher than that in game, probably again, because of their chemistry style, but I really like him in front of goal, because like right there, this Ter Stegen in goal is very suspect goalkeeper when you'll see it on the replay. That's his left peg, that's technically his weak foot, and a very good at finishing, yeah, but again, goalkeeper, no idea what he's doing. Then we go on to his long shots, and I did show you one about a minute or so ago where the guy kept backing off and backing off. I think with Chris Smalling, I was like, you know what? I can't really take him on too much, so I was like, you know, just release a Kraken. I'll release a Kraken and see how things go, and it flew in to the top corner. And his long shot stat in game is of course 90. Then we go on to his aerial ability. I mentioned his height before. Being 6'4", he's a target man naturally, but he's a target man that's also very good on the ball. Like the opposite of like your Andy Carroll, for example. He's great in the air, but he doesn't really do too much else aside from that. But Al Soma, he's pretty much a complete parcel in regards to that. Then we go on to his 4-star skill, his 4-star weak foot. That's why everyone compares him to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, because not only is he very tall, also the 4-star skills, he can do the scoop turns. The first time scoop turn, like control it, and then do the scoop, it gets you away from defenders so well, and you put their strength aside that as well, push players off, and you pretty much throw on goal. And the 4-star weak foot, I like a weak foot on any player, especially like 5-star weak foot, of course, is the dream, but 4-star, there's not really too much difference from that. Then we go on to his agility and balance. I mentioned it previously, but with his agility being 89, apparently a sniper, and balance 94, that is insane. Then we go on to stamina. I say every single time I review a player or mention any type of player in this game, stamina is definitely a key stat, along with probably aggression for a centre mid, the likes obviously finishing strength. Stamina definitely is in the top 3 stats in my opinion in game for any player in any position, because if you play FUT Champions, if you have a player that's got 70 stamina, they will be knackered at some point in the game, which can be quite vital and cost you a substitute, because subs in this game is so overpowered. And 89 stamina means he definitely avoids that situation so he can stay on the pitch. Then we go on to the final pro I put on here. I could have done a lot more than that, but I've gone his passing. Because his passing on the card is 82, it's quite similar to likes of a Luis Suarez type player, and that means his hold-up play, his link-up play of other players around him, especially the left winger I use, which is Ibra, I think his name is. It means that his 1-2s are so good, and because he does have very good attack positioning, he then makes the run on to potentially be put through on goal. And the only call I put for Al Soma is going to his National League combination. It's very hard for the squads. For Weekend League, of course, most people run like a Premier League side or something. If he was in the Prem, he'd easily be used one of the most used strikers in the game, 100%. But because he is from Syria, I don't think they have many players at all in the game anyway. And the Saudi Pro League has got a couple of decent goals here and there. But in my opinion, the other players, they're not weekend standard. But Al Soma 100% is. But if you've got legends in your club, if you're on Xbox One, of course, you can absolutely kill it by putting any 3 legend strikers or legend players around him, and you'll get full chemistry. So of course, if you're on Xbox, it's not really much of a problem if you can afford legends, but on PlayStation, unfortunately, that's why I use the silver players, because it makes it easier for both consoles. But again, Xbox One, it makes it not really negative if you have legends at your disposal. But now we go on to overall rating and the value for money for Al Soma. So rating, I've done a 4.75 out of 5 now. Usually, I said before, I wouldn't do like 4.7, 4.8, as I didn't really feel it made too much sense. But for Al Soma in particular, for me, he's nearly my perfect striker. He has everything about him that makes him a great player in my opinion. And his team of season, when that comes around, oh my days, he'll be an absolute game breaker. But 4.75 out of 5, it would be a 5 out of 5 if he was from like the Premier League or something. That's literally the only downside about that. His value for money obviously is not really applicable because it's an SBC, but if you have invested before and you can get like 50,000 coins, 100% worth it in my opinion, because you do also get packs on the way, reducing the overall cost. And finally, FUT Champs, yes or no? I've actually gone with both. Again, it's the same as Memphis Depay last week. Him as an individual player is definitely 100%, 1000% good enough for FUT Champions, but the players you have to use around him to get him on 10 chemistry. If you're on PlayStation or you don't have coins on Xbox to get a Legends, that will kind of hamper you in the weekend league. Having someone like Fetfasius or a Silva and having to sacrifice a substitute from minute 1, in my opinion, that's not ideal. But if you can afford Legends on FIFA Ultimate Team this year, I'd 100% give him a go on Weekend League because he's cut out for it in my opinion. It can also depend on your playstyle, because I like having a very tall striker that you can kind of base around, work off, and do some 1-2s with. He's definitely that type of player, whereas some people, they like someone like a Mertens, who's quite small, but very quick. Or alternatively, you can use him as a super sub in Weekend League, but he will only be like 6.75 chemistry, I think it works out as, which is still very, very good, but you won't get the best benefit as if he was starting with 10. And if you're very short on coins but can't really afford the SBC, his second inform card, 84, is pretty damn similar. Of course, some stats here and there that won't be as good. Or alternatively, save up, because team of the season is just around the corner now. And judging by the amount of goals and assists he's got this season again, I'm pretty certain he'll be getting a guaranteed tot for the Saudi Pro League, assuming that you release it yet again, guys. So that is going to be the end of the video. So as always, if you enjoyed it, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome. It also shows me you want more player reviews on my channel. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content and the comments below. Then what player I should review next. And finally, if you missed today's first video, it's down below in the description box. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.